Fire when ready, Gridley.
Hey, it's Dusty.
And it's Daniel.
And we forgot to get the spider camo.
Like champs.
Haha, we got it. Okay, so we're back in Panazabe. It's not Panazabe South, is it?
Something,
I don't know. It's
we're in a place.
We're in a place. So yeah, the frog's right there. You can see his little. I'm gonna touch him with the tip of my nose. Bam, there he is. You can kind of see. I'll back up a little bit so you can see him better.
If you didn't watch the last episode, we explain where. I think you'll get a sense of where we're at.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, we stopped and got the. I shot him after we finished the last episode, so I don't need to shoot him again.
We had to backtrack and get the camo.
I'm honestly not sure why I climbed up here.
Well, you wanted to be a tree crocodile, I guess.
Yeah, the legendary tree crocodile. Okay, so fun fact. If you do end up doing the early end...
Which we did, but we decided to edit back out.
Yeah. Instead of fighting the end on this part, you fight another round of the Ocelot unit. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yep, you fight, I think it's like 8 or 9 of the Ocelot unit, and they're scattered around all 3 areas. I
probably would have preferred to do that. But, you know, just to give the viewers the full experience, we should go ahead and fight. That's why we decided to do the end fight anyway.
The end fight's a lot of fun anyways.
Even though, yeah. I think the early end, though, is more funny. I think it's... I just like that.
I love how we just stopped and stared at each other for a second. Stop moving. For the love of Mary.
Does that guy sound like a nurse? He sounded like
Do you see what I see?
You being shot to pieces. You're staring at a log.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah. I think the early end is more interesting, personally.
Well, it's definitely the easier route.
You gotta silence it. Well, it's not just that it's easier. To me, it's more satisfying because it feels more like you beat him. Because he's, he let his guard down and you took advantage.
It's my imagination.
Yeah, your imagination when you... Dad!
Or
he fell over, by the way.
Well, yeah, you could hear the... Ugh.
Man, that looks really funny. We just stared at each other. I think he was just like, what? Is that...
Is that a crocodile, man?
It can't be. Crocodilicus, can it? It'd be so great if, like, throughout this entire game, there's just, like, some big rumor going around the legend of, like, Crocodilicus and how he's come back to kill.
Who's that?
No one! He's come back to, kill everyone.
Who's that?
No one.
You're gonna want to,
Yeah!
Well, that happened. Did you just trip him?
No, I shot him twice.
Oh, okay. I thought like I knew that you shot him once. I thought you got up and he tripped, and because if you can knock out someone that you've shot with a dart before the dart takes effect, that puts them to sleep too.
Yeah.
So that happened.
No, the crocodile. We're fine. Okay, yeah, the end doesn't come up until you get to north. That's right. Okay, I was wondering why we hadn't seen the end yet.
What about the frog in this area?
That's actually what I'm doing right now. These areas are not perfect to my memory, which is still, oh man, hi.
Mama said knock you out.
What is that from?
That's a song.
What is that from?
I don't know. The 80s, I think.
The only thing I can associate that with is there's this really, really, really bad television show. And yes, I use the term television. It's called Kangaroo Jack. And yes, it was based off the movie. And there's this one episode of the show. I don't even remember where I saw this or how I watched it, but I remember being appalled the entire time. And he's in a boxing match against this boxing guy, and he's singing that song, and it's really stupid. And I don't know where the frog is, I'm not gonna lie.
It makes me, I don't know, it reminds me of Mike Tyson for some reason. Maybe it has something to do with Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Was that an attempt to be Mike Tyson?
No, it was my attempt to make fun of people who attempt to be Mike Tyson.
So
Oh, hornet nest right there.
Inception kind of.
Tyception.
There you
go.
go.
Oh man, I'm so clever.
We bring the comedy.
Yeah, we do, but not the frogs.
Well, we brought every frog up to this point.
Yeah, we have.
It's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. I forget what.
Hey guys, we found the frog, by the way.
Yeah, it took a while. Mistakes were made.
It's right here. I don't know if you can tell, but like this is like right where the area starts. You go to the left. It's like you take a left in the fork, and then there's like this little trap right here that you guys saw me do earlier. I'm gonna put the silencer on because I'm about to get heard. There we go.
Huh?
No one.
Right in the forehead.
Okay, moving on.
What are you doing?
I'm a frog.
Not a frog.
Oh, I'm a crocodilicus.
There you. That's you gotta stay true. To that. I think there's some dudes up here. This is no better. I think I may prefer the frog.
Who's that?
Nobody. Radio can't do crap.
Mom said knock you out. Oh wait, we already made that joke. That's okay. That's good.
Oh no, it hit me.
I hate the way that guy sounds. He sounds like some sort of
HQ?
some sort of nerdy American. He's supposed to be a Russian.
There's a person here. And yeah, he's an alert man. What do we do? Okay, here we go.
I beg of you, grant me the strength to take this final prey. Let me linger in this world just a little longer. I have already slept enough for one lifetime. Enough for an eternity. You have my thanks. I have to thank you for waking me. If you hadn't shown up, my sleep would have been eternal. Do you hear me, Snake? I am the end. I am here to send you to your ultimate fate. You'll make a fine quarry for my final hunt.
I found that sniper you were talking about.
That's the end. He's a legend, known as the father of sniping.
I've got experience sniping in urban and marine environments.
What about the forest?
Never.
I see. Well, that forest is divided into 3 areas, a river, a plateau, and a clearing. He should be lying in wait for you in one of those places.
Sounds like this may take a while.
It'll be a test of endurance. Be careful, though. From what I've heard, the End has an almost supernatural knack for camouflaging himself.
So, whoever moves first loses. This guy's over 100 years old, though, so I should have the advantage in terms of stamina.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you.
Why's that?
I've heard that his body is photosynthetic, like a plant.
What is he, some kind of monster?
On top of that, he can speak to the forest, too.
So in other words, he knows it inside out.
Uh-huh. But he doesn't know you. I'm sure you can beat him.
Don't worry. I intend to.
Okay, so, let me fix my little cut real quick. Before we end this episode, I'm going to go quickly grab the keratin, the keratin frogs, that we haven't received so far. So, we need to go to Sovengtorgotogynorjyjyj East.
That was beautiful. So you go to the west?
Exactly right. Sovengtorgotogynorjyjyj.
That's probably somewhat accurate.
I honestly looked at the first half of that word and tried to pronounce it. I didn't even look at the second half. So,
you know, one thing about that last cutscene that kind of bothers me about the series is that it kind of had like an almost a supernatural feel for some of it, but then it kind of got rid of that in the fourth. For the most part, it felt like.
yeah, I mean, there are instances where there's a little bit of a supernatural kind of tone in MGS4, but they do kind of go for a little bit of a realism kind of... Nobody!
Realism is not the right word. I think the right word is more like...
I am CQC.
Kind of science fiction-y. You know what I mean? You probably should put those guys down.
They're gonna wake up and be like, whoa, bro, what happened? Okay, some guys over here as well.
Can you fight the end in this area too?
No, you can only fight the end in Socroveno. There are 3 Socroveno areas. There is east, west, and west, north, and south.
It's the enemy!
Shoot. No, it's not. It's just me.
Crocodilicus?
It's just Crocodilicus.
It's just a crocodile, man.
Guy as a crocodile.
We've gotten way too much mileage out of that joke.
I don't care.
I think you're shooting the hill.
I've realized that I'm not shooting him.
Well, you might want to just CQC this guy. Save.
Who's that?
Crocodilicus!
Radio, we need backup.
Uh-oh. Remember to see.
Crocodilicus! Oops. Okay, don't really need to worry about that anymore. Silencer, because this is the only area where we'll be encountering enemies that are not the end. So, you know, silence doesn't matter in the end battle. I mean,
He's the only one there, so.
yeah. I'm gonna do a quick run in here to grab some items. If I can get some stun grenades, that'd be nice. Even though I know we have a good amount. It's just stun grenades do help.
Wait, there's some stuff that you forgot. Top left corner, top right corner.
Yeah, I saw those like right as I was going
There's
into.
also bottom left too.
I saw those like right as I was going into the door. Go open the door, Snake. What in the world?
I did that a lot too.
Okay, suppressors are nice though. I'm getting ammo, which I need ammo.
Meanwhile,
The end's just
Father
like hanging
Time
out.
is like, I'll find him.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to talk about in the end battle. There's a lot of things I want to bring up because it's a very it's a very interesting battle in terms of.
I think it's one of the iconic moments actually of the franchise.
Yeah, it's a very good, it's a very great boss battle, but there's just so many really cool things about this boss battle that I want to talk about. However, since I'm really kind of pushing the time limit on this one right now, just wanting to get the frogs, I'm not gonna go into that until we're actually fighting the end himself. But let's just say there's some really cool things you can do in this boss battle, and some of them you will see, others I will just mention, and that's it. Because doing all of the things requires time manipulation. Let's see, purposeful occasions of failure. You know, I'll go into more. It's Crocodilicus, don't worry. I'll go into more detail when we actually are fighting him. But I just want to really quickly grab these last 3 frogs. Oh, thank you. Well, that's nice of you.
I really
Actually,
don't like how he says the snake was not capitalized.
Actually, we're going to end this one here because getting the 3 frogs is going to take some time. So, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and next time we're going to do probably the best boss fight in this game.